Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel, Lifeforce Unlimited. Well, how's this for a Monday? It's the 11th of May. There's an incredible feeling down here on the beach. As you can see, the tide's out. And it feels like there's an anticipation, a waiting, but it's an excitement. It's not you're not dreading it. It's not a negative sensation at all. It's this lovely feeling of, oh goody, something's changing, something's about to pop. And we have 3 planets going retrograde this week, so it's all squished into a very short time period, timeline. And as you can see, the stones on the beach have been thrown right up by the sea, and so the boats can't launch. Over in the distance there we've got the fishing fleet. They're unable to get out into the sea because this is so steep with the pebbles, and with the high winds and stormy conditions. If they're prevented from going out, then that's their livelihood going down the drain. So we've got a wonderful digger there, and he's flattening out the stony beach so that they can actually get out and launch the boats. He will be making his way along here, I'm sure, as well, and just reducing the height of this temporary barricade, I would say. So looking at this, metaphysically speaking, and those of you that follow me will hear me say notice what you notice. So we're not just looking at something, we're noticing it, and then we're noticing what we're noticing. So there's an awful lot here about what is revealed, what is shown to us, what comes to light. So the Neptunian energy, Neptune ruling the sea, he's also known in Greek as Poseidon or Poseidon. Things coming to light, things being brought up from the depths. So Mother Nature shows us many ways of how we can live our lives with blinkers on, and then within a matter of days she would just use the elements, and they all work together. It might not seem so sometimes, but they do. They all work together. They are in harmony even though they clash. There is a harmony to the piece. And so this boundary is like a wall. It's a very steep slope, which makes it very difficult to get at or go to a desired point. And so we're having to use mechanical means, Uranus energy, technology, teamwork, to bring things back into a sense of harmony. And that's what is happening with these retrograde planets. Pluto, Saturn today, Venus on Wednesday, Jupiter on Thursday. So it's taking a backward glance allowing things to revisit us from the past, some of which we may have already decided, well, I don't want to go down that lane again. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And so you may find it's a very intensive energy, but as I said a bit earlier, it feels exciting, it feels anticipatory, like we've been holding our breath for such a long time, good couple of months, and this is now the out-breath. We're able to breathe a big sigh of relief, and when you take that next in-breath, it will taste very different, it will smell very different, it will feel very different. Some people may dread the thought of retrograde energies going back over things. But my sense of this is that things have been missed. Not missing someone emotionally, but details have been missed. Things haven't been looked at in the clearest of lights. Calculations may have been off, a bit skew-whiff. And so you may find in the media that you're going to be told stuff that is opposite of what you've been told in the last couple of months. And if it isn't opposite, then it's very, very different. So things being revealed, things coming to light, because they're now being looked at more closely, in more detail, with clearer vision. And also, when things have been looked at in an old way, there's a saying, if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you always got. So if you keep doing the same things over and over again, you'll always get the same result. So this is being able to look at things that are right in front of you on a personal level, but also collectively. And you can see it very, very differently. And it isn't just using your mind, thinking it. It's feeling it. It feels very different. And for an awful lot of people, this is going to shake up their upbringing, their belief systems, their status quo, how things have always been done. And I'm darn sure that things will not go back to normal when this lockdown is over. It may appear on the surface that certain things are back to normal, but there is now a new normal coming in, a new sense of how we do things. A feeling of empowerment, a feeling of self-empowerment, self-discovery, self-development. We have all been led to believe that we are less than we actually are. And when those programs are put in place from a very early age, we can live a whole lifetime never discovering our true potential. But we have a chance now. We have opportunities. To make small but significant changes. That will affect us and our families, but also affect everybody else around us and on the planet. As you tap into this energy and you're watching this, the waves rolling in and the different colours of the ocean. So the waves are churning up the sediment, making it brown and muddy, and further out it looks green, that deep sort of heartfelt green, and the sun shining on the cliffs there. That's called Golden Cap, up the top there, for obvious reasons. So there are revelations, there are a lot of you coming to aha moments, so waking up. And it will really shift you, who you thought you were, who you perceived others around you to be. Now this has been going on for quite a while now, not just with this lockdown, but I think things coming to light, things rising up, things showing themselves to us. And you may find an awful lot of dreams. Awful lot of dreams this week. I've had plenty. With two guys, waking dream this morning, two guys locally who told me to get out of town and they will give me 50,000 quid if I do. And I think, oh, that's interesting. Whoa, where did that come from? So I'm still sort of processing it, trying to figure out exactly what that means to me. But I'll let you know if the money actually shows up. Yeah, what I think it might mean. Leave me a comment if you can figure it out. That would be interesting. But if in the past you haven't remembered your dreams, then ask your guides, your guardians, your team to help you to remember. And keep a notebook by your bed. Jot it down as soon as you remember. And looking back on this 6 months down the line, you reread what you can remember of your dreams. It can be quite an eye-opener. What seems to some to be a negative period will actually prove to be the most empowering turning point in their lives. There is so much more to come. Ooh, wind's whipping up. So I just thought I would share this with you. It is incredibly beautiful. And still very, very odd. We've got the little beach huts and nobody here. So I'm sharing my little bit of heaven with you. Ein kleines Stück von Himmel. So there you are, there's your energy update. Ooh. There we are, there's an angel feather. They show up in the most peculiar places. So, if you'd like to share and subscribe, that would be wonderful. And I look forward to catching up with you again soon. Lots of love.